believe we're live. Yep, seems to be good. Let me do a quick sound check. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Yep, seems to be good. Let me do a quick sound check. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Nice. All right, sounds fine, I think. Right, so we didn't quite get some of the stuff fixed yesterday, but I have made a little more progress since then to try and correct it. I think I know what's happening. In the middle of the night last night, I woke up with an idea. So just in case you didn't see the last episode, we were working on the transition system between buildings again. And there were some bugs where it wasn't sort of working for leaving the house and coming back to the village. So there's still quite a few problems with this code that I need to sort out. But we are slowly getting there, and I kind of want to get it working before I go back and clean everything up. We now have a little bit of code spread through Blueprint as well, which I want to get out of there as soon as possible. But what I think was happening is essentially we were generating a new village pretty much every time. Let me just hook that up. So if I go to Village Manager, yeah, so we were generating a village every time we hit begin play. The seed thing wasn't here before, so it would generate, we'd go into the building and it would set up the transitions. Then we'd try and come back to the village, but obviously it was a different village, like the house that we were trying to go to no longer existed. So I've added the seed thing in here, which is not probably how we're going to solve this long term, but a seed, in case you're not familiar, is basically like a way to kind of predetermine a random number generator. Excuse me, pre-seed it. So like if you've played Minecraft, you type in a seed, you'll get a certain world. If someone else types in that seed, they'll get the exact same world. Yeah, so now that I have the seed in here, I just want to double check whether this works or not before I explain what I did. You can double check it's working actually by just looking at it. So near 00 is Hoskier's house. If I generate it again, okay, so the names are different, but I believe the layout is the same. Yeah, the layout's the same. Okay, so the names are different and the house rotations are still different, so those probably aren't based off seed. So I mean, maybe that's a good way to show you what I did, but so if we look at the NPC generator, for example, we're now taking a seed and yeah, I haven't even set this up, so here we go. Here's an example. So you basically make a random stream, and you seed that stream with a seed, random number, or you can use a string. And now instead of generating numbers like this, what you do is you use the stream itself, and that means that given the same seed, the first number that this stream is going to generate is always going to be the same. So say this is an 8 or something, it's always going to be an 8 with the same seed, of course. So yeah, it's kind of like a way to like guarantee the same results but still have randomness. So in here, when we generate text, generate text, this is the Markov generator. Where do we use that? Generate text. Yeah, so in here we probably, yeah, we have some random stuff going on as well. So I need to pass the seed in here. Generate text, where was that? I'm going to try and do a little bit more in the engine this time. Because last time it was pretty code heavy. But we'll see. Unfortunately, at the start of this project, there's kind of just a lot of code stuff I need to do. Cool, so that should be good. All right, we passed in the seed. So in here, we want to generate a new stream as well. Initialize it with that seed, and now we can use this. Can be deterministic as well. And I think that's all the random stuff we do, is it? Post save root, this is just whatever, an example, so that doesn't matter. I think that's all the randomness. Okay, so if we go back to our NPC generator now, this should be yelling at us. No, this is yelling at us, which means we need to pass in a seed here. Shit, have I been doing ints? I mean int 32. Oh well. Hopefully that doesn't crash. Yep, and then we can just pass the seed through. So when we generate text, we're going to generate it based on the seed, which now means we can use our stream here to generate a new seed that the name will use. If that kind of makes sense. So, and this will be between that and the maximum value for an int. For assigned ints, like 2.1 billion, I think. Okay, yeah, so I think this is deterministic now. Quickly check that, and then I need to do the rotation, and then we can test the actual linking, the transition links. Doesn't seem like this is going to compile. No, it did. No, it didn't. What is the problem? Unresolved external symbol. Oh dear. How's it going, Khan? Welcome in. Nice to see you. We just started about 8 minutes ago, so I'm just getting warmed up here. Just fixing a couple of things, and yeah. Dealing with the decal spec. Generate text string. What have I done wrong? Let me shut down Unreal real quick and hopefully get this fixed up. So I think the problem is maybe, no, not that. Where are we? Generate text. This goes to a Blueprint native event, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, so that's not the problem. No, it's just Blueprint callable. Okay, I was gonna say, so it might be the fact that I'm using int somewhere. That I shouldn't be. Let me double check that. So we're good through here. We'll use an int here, int 32 there. It's good, int 32, int 32. Okay, no, it does look okay. It's like a link error, it's not an actual compilation error, which is annoying. Or, wait, did that just succeed? It did, okay, so it was just because I had Unreal open. Alright, so we'll boot that up and we should get the same NPCs generated because the same seed should come through for the village. Alright, head over here. Okay, what do we got? So just down here, cellular. And the house rotated, but it's still Salula's house. Okay, cool. So it is generating based on the seed. I'll just quickly fix that random rotation stuff. That's coming from right here. The village has a seed, correct? It does. So what I'll do is I'll just use the village seed for this, I think. I should probably double check that village, honestly. You know what? Let it crash. Okay. So now we can swap this out for a deterministic random, and I think that's everything now. I'm pretty sure that's what I said before. One second, sorry. How you doing, Shaikh? Welcome in. Nice to see you. I do appreciate you showing up pretty much every stream. Very sweet of you. Okay, cool. So this is deterministic now. So even when I stop the game and start it up again, the seed is now based on... where is it? Village manager. So you can see we put 0 in here, so that's the same. If I change it... Oop. Oh god. What have I done? That goes down there, there we go. You see the layout will change, that might be hard to tell, but if I look at this place here, Salino, and then put it back to 0, it'll be a different village. Salinas. Very similar, suspiciously similar, but yeah, should be fine. Cool, so now I think that potentially will solve the linking problem with the village, perhaps not though, but we'll check. So go in here, we've got that delay, so it takes a second, then leave again. Okay, so still not. So I think the reason then is going to be, I was looking at this before the stream, but oh, and I moved the code into the building generator. The GUIDs. So there's kind of a problem here where a GUID is a globally unique identifier, and I'm trying to generate one deterministically, which kind of goes against what globally unique would mean. So I either need to find a way to turn this, make this stream generate a GUID for me, which I could potentially do with the 4 numbers it gives, but I don't know that. I don't know if that's a good idea, really. But basically our ID system's a little dodgy now, because these are going to be non-deterministic, and these are the things that actually matter to link everything up. So I basically need a different ID for these. Otherwise, they can't be deterministically generated. So let's see. So if we were to do that, that would look something like. The problem is though, what is our ID then? And I guess it's just an int, I suppose. It doesn't feel as great to do that because these GUIDs, I believe, are 32, 64, 128-bit, consists of 4 ints, 4 32-bit ints. So we're actually lowering the amount of possible connections in the game we can have down to from probably more atoms than there are in the universe to only 2.1 billion doors in the whole game. So I think we'll probably get away with that. But still, something in me is like not loving that. So now what I could do is something like stream dot rand range between. Oh wait, no, this can't be random. Can it be random? We can make it random for now, but I am definitely going to have to fix this. And probably, actually, now that I think about it, switch back to GUIDs, because the idea is going to be that I generate these and store them in RAM and then to disk and not regenerate them like the way I am doing right now. So I'll just chuck a wee to do on there, but I do just want to get this somewhat working for now. And let manager handle IDs through serialization. There we go. Okay, but this should do what we need. I just need to adjust everything that was relying on these being GUIDs to now be reliant on ints, and we should, theory, be okay doing that. There is the small 1 in 2 billion chance that it generates the same ID again. Not one, but you know, like there's only so many numbers to pick from. So doing it this way is actually not great because there is a small chance 2 doors will share the same ID. Okay. Was there really no compile errors with that? It's just happy for me to... Key. Surely now it's going to be pissed off. There must have been something in code that's relying on this. Okay, I guess we did that all in Blueprint then. I was messing around before the stream too with just some basic art for an enemy. I'm thinking of putting in, if I have time, a little bit of enemy and maybe combat work today. Little slime guy. Alright. There must be something broken, surely. Here we go. Game mode. Okay, it's not happy. So, level transition door. Now an int 32. That all looks fine. I can get rid of that. Why did Obsidian open? Okay, yeah, so we have some compile errors, that's good. So that should... Oh shit, what was that connected to? This. Okay. That can't be the only thing though, yeah, here we go. The house, that is the exterior door I believe. Hopefully. Okay, we're back to generation. We did have an error there though. What was that? Okay, we don't need to worry about it if we're not possessed. Alright. Very good. So now if I try and go into Silentius's house. Ooh. Wait, what? Why is everyone's name starting with S? Oh god. I've okay, yeah, there's something messed up because literally everybody's name starts with the same. Okay, that's awfully confusing. Because it's 0, it's trying to take me here. Fair enough. Okay, so I go to that door. Okay, I go back to his door. Let me go to somewhere else. That's because the ID I use, yeah, is 0 at the start. Okay. Salulus starting. No, okay, we have a problem still. God damn it. Alright. Text generator first, because that's making things really confusing. Select suffix. Has a random in it as well. If random stream. That's why it starts with the same character but changes. That does make me think that everyone is going to get the same name once I do this though, but alright. So give it the stream, and yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone's going to have the same name now. Selenian, yeah. So that must be because when we generate people, we do a stream from this seed, which is good. But when we call this function in our, I guess, village, yeah, building generator. No, that looks right. We generate the buildings by adding the people to it. That looks right. So does that mean all the buildings are getting the same ID then? The seed that comes into here, which is from the village manager. Spawn tile set data. Wait a second. Where does this get called from? Okay, where does this get called from? No, I know there must be other village tile data. Generate data. That should be okay. Generate the village. Okay, we're gonna have to breakpoint it, I suppose. Can I see what number we got here? (318). Okay, and then resume. The next building is a park, so that doesn't have anything. A road. Road. House, here we go. ECE. No, that looks okay. Okay, let me look at the sign then, which I believe is in Blueprint actually. Thanks. No, I didn't do this in Blueprint. It's in here. Wait, no, I think it is in the house. Is it not? Here we go. Get the first NPC in the building. Get the NPC with that ID. Is it an ID problem again? I think it's... And then get their name. What I want to see is the seeds that come through here actually, when we're trying to generate buildings. Seed 0. Okay, so yeah, every building we generate is with seed 0. So where do we call this function? Okay. Which means we're calling this function with 0 every time. Building tile data, yeah. Wait a second, so that means this is coming back 0 every time? I find that hard to believe. Why can't I breakpoint that? Oh. Shit, wait. I compiled it while I was in a breakpoint? That's probably not good. Okay. Now I want to see what that seed is. Not available. What does not available mean? Does that mean the stream's invalid? Let me shut this down again, because it might be more Unreal weirdness. I can't see how that comes back as 0. Okay, village, not the right level. Run. Oof. There's something going on here then. But we know I'm pretty sure the NPC one's working. Yeah. Okay. Let's check this real quick then. That's definitely ID 0. Yeah, generating an NPC with 0 gives you our good friend Selenian. Okay, so maybe it's not here then. Would be generate data. No. Right here. Generate the building. Where are the NPCs? Right here. They should be getting their own stream too. Okay, seed 0, seed 0, seed 0. And this is getting called from here with seed 0, which is getting called from here with seed 0. What? I am thoroughly confused now then. Stream, so if I did between 1 and 100, I don't think it's that max int thing, but it could be. Does anyone see a problem with that line of code? It looks fine to me. Stream rand range, stream rand range. Pass the seed in. Seed goes to here. Oh wait, is it because... Hang on. Tile data for the house. No, okay, so that doesn't have any code. We're not overriding that function, that's good. It just means 0 is coming through. What the hell? Okay, here we go. Building seed 62, so I actually get to see some data now. That's good. Okay. So if we stop this, I'll disconnect my debug here. And we breakpoint that again. $62 is coming in, very good. So if we step into that, Jesus. Building tile data, we should step through to here, I think. Yep, we do, and it comes through as 62. Okay, and then we try to generate a building with 62, which should come through to here. Yep. Okay, then we do the doors and the NPCs right here with the random range. I think it is this. I think it is the max int thing. That might actually be one too many or something, and it's counting as 0. So if I go to, let's see, generate NPC input 1. We get 0 coming through. I think that's the problem. Okay. Never mind then. Take all that off. Come on. Okay, so if I go back into there then and look at NPC generator. So all these max int things. What number do I use then? -1? Is that gonna work? Because we know we got it coming through here, and then this one got screwed up, so. Yeah, that was it, okay. So I think it was an actual int overflow there, which you don't run into too often, but I think I was passing in the literal max number to where it actually counts as 0, maybe? Can we see this function? Range is that -0 would have been that +1, and then it overflows to 0. Holy shit. Okay, so they've got a hidden +1 in there. Okay. Jeez. Okay, that was a gnarly one. I haven't run into an issue like that before. Let me just quickly do a search for that in my code base. It's not really my code base, but okay, I just need to remember that. Do -1 everywhere. Fixes everything. Okay. Oh god. That looks like it's about to crash. Or did we just breakpoint? No, I think we're crashing. Okay. Oh, it couldn't link. I tried to play when it was linking. Okay. Right, so that's good, and now it's just back to the ID problem again. As usual. Okay, village. But that might have been because the IDs were all 0. Wait a second, what? So now when I play, it hangs? -1, -1, -1. Let's go from -1, -1's all good, and then inside the generate text function. That's fine. There was another one somewhere, wasn't there? Inside the token? Yeah, that's just range of that, okay. Eesh, this hang is not good though. Does it recover? No. Oh dear. Well, the last thing I did was inside this, wasn't it? These ones, yeah. Can play here, that's just fine. Damn, it is every time. Oh gosh. Makes me think it's an infinite loop. Ah. The infinite loop, the only place I can think of would be... where? Right here. Yeah. We're creating a massive name. Okay. So why is this a problem? Let's see. Okay, get the token. If tokens is empty. or if the key selects suffix, it goes through T value. Change the key. Is it just never terminating? Is there a particular, there might be a loop. Content. Okay, add that. That's just returning the same suffix over and over. But like, what is the output text then? Gag gag. Okay, so these must link together. Yeah, gag goes to or, which and then or must go to gag. Okay. I see. Okay, there's no randomness now. Okay, that's the problem. So the stream happens here. Because I'm passing a copy, I believe. I think that's another hidden little nasty. It's quite hard to spot, but I think what's happening is I'm creating the stream and then passing it to this function, but then this function was copying it, creating a copy of it, and generating the next number, but because it's a copy, it didn't like tick over the stream to the next number, and then I just pass in the same thing again. It will just keep looping forever. Man, that's two pretty gnarly bugs so far today. Int overflow, int max, with a hidden +1 in a rand function, and yeah, a memory copy error. Right. This time, hopefully, all the problems are sorted. Yeah, that was the problem. Okay, cool. Oof. So I'll check the, yep, so it's still consistent. It's good, it's gonna, oh, it didn't warp me anywhere. Okay, so I go through this guy's place. Glushra something. Cool, yeah, that is working beautifully. Very good. I just need to do in the game mode real quick. I want to try lower that delay because you can obviously visibly see the time it takes for me to get like placed in the correct position. Yeah, that's better. I can mask that with a screen fade, no problem. So go into his house, go into Riveria's house, go back out of Riveria's house. Perfect. Alright. We've finally done it. I need to commit this before I break anything, but let me just test it a little more. There's Gurkus. Yeah, these names are probably a little bit, you know, unpronounceable, but Gesh Krober's house. Very good. Yeah, this seems to be working. Cool. So it's not exactly working in the entirely right way that I want it to. His last name's Train. But it does prove the point. Basically, we are technically generating the village again every time we load into this map. We just generate it deterministically, so it's the same every time. What I really should be doing is, if this village doesn't exist yet, then I generate the data for it, but then I save the data and just reuse that serialized data, whether it's in RAM or on disk, and then I can use GUIDs and stuff like that. But for now, this is, yeah, and the downside obviously of regenerating the village every time is, say like I broke this lamppost or something and went inside this guy's house and came back out, obviously the data wouldn't save because this is technically a new village. It just happens to, you know, generate using the exact same random numbers that, yeah, that the other village did. Also, I just remembered I updated the tree texture. Some people will be very happy about that. That's not the correct one. What the hell? What sprite sheet does this come from? Yeah, it does come from mobs. Oh. Hang on, I need to a sprite to the other folder. Save as. This is no longer there because I have Perforce running. Now where are we? Perforce, okay. Perforce. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Select the file as read only. No, it's not. Is it? Where the heck is revision control? There we go. Check out. Yeah, I've got it checked out. That should be fine. You should be allowed to do that. Oh no, yeah, the source file isn't checked out. I see what I was complaining about. Source file I keep separately, which is right here. Okay, now we should be able to re-import. Actually, I can save. Okay, and then re-import. And there we go. No longer has the weird white stuff at the top, and I did a little bit of extra shading on it. Which makes them look a little bit more tree-like. Yeah, okay. Well, so I guess I will check all this in. This is going pretty well. Let's just double check. Sugar's house works. Very good. All right. Check it in. Check it all in. Everything. cool. I guess I'll do a little bit more then. I guess the next obvious thing to do would be to put the people in the houses. So let's see. So to do that, house interior, I should also probably finish building this house out a little bit. Let's just do a wee bit of that. Just with, you know, not final anything, it's just grey boxed. Should we, let's see, start with entrance room like this, I reckon. Eventually I'm gonna have to go in and make a whole bunch of these templates, or at least like make them sort of randomized a little bit. Let's see. Is it possible to develop the game using Blueprint in Unreal, or is it limited? For example, making complete 3D first-person horror game. Yeah, it's definitely possible. Pretty much every other project I do is Blueprint, and in fact, I have made a first-person horror game in Unreal with all Blueprint. You can check that out here if you like to see the capabilities. But yeah, this project I did a few years ago is all Blueprint. So yeah, definitely possible. And at work we're working on another game at the moment, which is an open world multiplayer game. That's all Blueprint pretty much as well. So yeah, don't feel like you have to use C++. The other one we're working on is this one, which you can see has quite a lot to it, and this is all Blueprint as well. Yeah, so definitely go ahead, learn Blueprint, and it pretty much crosses over to C++ anyway. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, app. Hopefully that answers your question. If you had any more specific questions, I can help too. Okay, so let's chuck a door. No problem at all. Dungeon door. Thinking I'll just have like an extra room or two. Which is kind of a pain to do without doing it in Blender or with modular assets. Just jank it together, whatever. Okay, this is, remember, just purely placeholder. This is not going to be the final thing. This is just so I can test before I go ahead and make a whole bunch of properly done art and everything. Okay, so there's a room, and then we just, I don't know, make another room here. One day I need to make a tool to generate grey box rooms super quickly. That would be super helpful for stuff like this. Okay, we'll just do a little 2-room house because the house on the outside isn't very big. Something like that, and then we will need a light in this room also. That'll do, I think. So I should be able to open that door. I think this is one of the openable ones. Yeah, cool. 2-room house. Oh, okay, I get pretty confused if I leave the house without having a village generated. But yeah, if I go here, find someone's house, go into it, now you can see this level generates instead. Well, it's actually the same level, I just updated it. So now all we need to do is we have the people generated, we just need to put them in the house. So I guess I'll just start with the simplest possible way I can think to do that, and that is literally probably place them in here, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I can't think of an easier way to do it. So pretty much just plonk them in. And there's supposed to be like up to 10 NPCs in a room, but I mean in a building, but that I feel like is way too many. It should be like a family. Or like a single person or two. So I'll just do something like that. Okay. Yeah, whatever. These are all the same person, obviously. And now I guess we kind of need to know. We do know the building in, don't we? Somehow. How do we know the building in? We're in Transition Manager? Do we never call this anymore, so okay, we don't actually know what building we're in then, do we? Okay, one sec. Let me have a think about this. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then, yeah, I'll figure something out. Alright, I'm back. So after thinking about it for a second, what we need to do, the reason I don't use this stuff, which I need to get rid of, the part where I keep track of the building as an object, is because we're actually transitioning level. And when you transition level, basically you lose the object references, is basically what it comes down to. So to get this to work, basically I need to do serialization. So I guess I need to start working on that a little bit, but I'm tempted to switch to something else just for a little break of this villagey stuff. I think I'll do that, because I'm only going to go for another sort of 10 minutes or so. So let me just quickly commit what I just did there. Yeah, what I'm thinking of is doing a little bit with the inventory system, basically, / skills and everything. There is an inventory, kind of. If I push I, technically this is an inventory. But you can't really see what's in there or equip anything or kind of do anything. So I might just do a little bit of work on that. For that, I'm going to need some sprites. So I'll make a new sprite sheet. Let's see, I need a sword, and it's going to be really hard not to make this look like a Minecraft sword, I guess. I guess the easiest way to do that would be to make it straight on like this. Like this, and then there would be like a handle or whatever, and quite chunky, but I guess that works. Yeah, it's very chunky. Is that fine though? Again, the art style is probably going to change, so I'm not too worried about this. Okay, whatever. Let's just quickly get some shading in there and call this one good. Does that look right? Something like that. Whatever, that'll do. So a sword, and what's another item I could use? Fantasy RPG. Apple. Pretty lame apple, but that'll do, I guess. That will do, I suppose. What else? Potion. Blue potion? What color potion? Purple? And we need some sort of cork. I don't know if I like that potion, but it is probably good enough. Couple more. Okay, let's do an axe. So if I grab this, because I kind of want to get to combat pretty soon. Let's turn this into an axe. So is that axey enough? I do apologize for my terrible art. I am not an artist by any stretch of the imagination. It looks like an ore or something. It doesn't look sharp enough. Geez, I don't know about that, but I suppose. Where would the little decorative bit go on an axe? I suppose at the top. Alright, whatever. That'll do. That's as good as it's probably going to get. I feel like I want to make this look even sharper. Yeah, there we go. That helped. And then this side of this, maybe? There we go. Okay, I think that's probably enough, I guess. It's only like 4 items, but should be good enough. Just pack these into the sprite sheet. And we'll go items. Okay. Sprites, imports. That's the wrong path. Okay, and then create sprites. God, I wish there was a better way to do this. There must be. Okay, whatever. There's a sword. Then we need the shield. Not the shield, the axe. Let me try this again, actually. Ah, wait. What was that? Wait. I think I just control dragged. Ah, okay. That's pretty good. Still pretty jank, but it works. Okay. And this. And it looks like I messed up the axe. Did I? Okay. Oh god, stop doing that though. 0.16. Bottom center. Okay. So we should now have some weapons items. OBS disconnected. That was weird. I don't know if I'm back or not, but yeah, I don't know. These are alright, I guess. For testing, anyway. They're pretty big. Yeah, so I guess next time the plan will be to basically create items out of these and do some work on the inventory, which I did get started on a wee while ago. How far did I get? Oh yeah. Basic inventory going. yeah, looks like it's pretty close. So we should be able to clean that up pretty quick, I think. And then at some point, in the background, I need to do the serialization, I guess, for like building. Yeah, but I'm not sure what my plan is for that yet. Either I'm going to use the farchive stuff that is built into Unreal, which is like a binary serialization format they use in Fortnite, or I'll do what we do on It's Only Money, which is JSON serialization. So I'm not sure yet. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.